Dear colleagues, I'm delighted that we are holding this special panel dedicated to innovation in policing. I'm also grateful that chiefs of police from around the world are providing us their insights on the future of policing, and would like to thank Commissioner Brenda Lucki of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, Jorge Hernando Nieto Rojas, Director of the Colombian National Police, Ghana's Inspector General of Police, David Asante Apeatu, Tito Karnavian, Chief of the Indonesian National Police, and Oddreidar Humlegard, Chief of Police of Norway. We appreciate them taking time out of their busy schedules to reflect on 4 key questions about the future of policing and international police cooperation. So let's hear what they have to say.
Technology is changing faster than ever before, and it will be essential for police to keep pace with the digital transformation of society to stay ahead of crime. We can further anticipate continued easy access to encryption and other technological tools that facilitate crime. Artificial intelligence, biometrics, drones, and driverless vehicles, and anonymity of the Internet are just some examples shaping the operational environment in the next 5 years.
Crime will become more global, more digital, and more complex. We will not lack information. There will be an overload of information. Frontline officers must be able to instantly utilize tailor-made information during their daily duty. We need to strengthen our international cooperation, invest in innovation, and learn from each other.
Through the innovative use of crime-fighting technologies and effective communications, our key objective is to better align our organizational vision with day-to-day operations, increase internal resilience, and change the dominant culture of policing from an essentially reactive into a proactive and dynamic paradigm.
Necesariamente se verán fortalecer los servicios de investigación criminal, de inteligencia, y debe hacerse un mejor y más amplio uso de la tecnología con el fin de hacer más proactivos en la prevención de aquellas conductas que son contrarias precisamente a la convivencia ciudadana y sobre todo para dar respuestas focalizadas y diferenciales a cada comunidad, acordes precisamente con esas amenazas que tienen nuestras comunidades y que son prioridades en materia de seguridad.
It's also being driven by the advent of technology, particularly on information. As a result, we have today another space, namely cyberspace.
People and technology are really depending on each other. Technology can support and will automate parts of our daily work and make us work more efficient. But it will also make us more vulnerable. We will need employees with competence that we don't have today.
The capacity of police force, Indonesian police force, of our officers to adapt to the new environment that I mentioned before. Transnational crimes, we have to adapt with this sort of crimes crossing our borders, can be organized by criminal gang and so on. We have to be prepared with that. So we need to also to engage with our partners around the world.
Nuestro máximo propósito es precisamente entregarle a nuestro país una policía de Colombia a la altura, moderna, una policía nacional que sea más humana, más íntegra, disciplinada, innovadora y efectiva en su gestión. Una policía que sea más cercana al ciudadano.
Our biggest challenge is keeping pace with an evolving complex threat environment, including exponential technological change. Nonetheless, law enforcement does adapt, and in overcoming these challenges, our organizations undergo deep and fundamental change with respect to how we do our business.
We urgently need a robust crime database that will complement our increasing use of intelligence to fight crime. Prompt identification of suspected criminals through artificial intelligence with big data and connectivity will increase efficiency of police operations in order to better protect citizens against both internal and external threats.
We empower our officers and equip them with the cutting edge of technology such as digital forensics, cyber forensics, and so on, to monitor to do the internal patrol, to monitor the traffic of communications, engagement, interactions in the cyberspace.
A newly refurbished emergency command center previously received only 1,500 calls a day from the public. Today, it receives well over 7,500 calls, an increase of 400% in just under a year. In summary, we have chosen technology transformation and effective communication as our strategy towards preparing our police organization for the future. So far, we are making good progress.
We have to work smarter by leveraging our capabilities with partners in the private sector, and not just the giant corporations, but also emerging startups. Partnerships help us predict how new technologies and applications could be used when they are adopted by criminals, so our investigators will be ready. We need to be one step ahead.
Nos dé precisamente a través de un proceso de revisión interna estructurar un proceso de modernización y transformación institucional con una visión al 2030 que sea acorde a las necesidades y exigencias de una sociedad en proceso de normalización. Y lo hicimos a través de tres componentes que son muy importantes, tres sistemas: el sistema de prevención, convivencia y seguridad ciudadana, el Sistema Integrado de Seguridad Rural y el Sistema Nacional de Lucha contra el Crimen.
Innovation is about our mindset, about our curiosity, engagement, and endeavors for the future of our organization. Success today will never represent the solution for tomorrow. In our projects, we must think big, start small, be agile, and scale fast.
Interpol is really critical in helping us to cope with the cases or investigations, particularly relating to transnational crimes and cyber crimes. So we can respond to assist our investigators to get in touch with other law enforcement agencies of Interpol member countries.
The introduction of I-24/7 changed the way we work together as a global law enforcement agency. For me, this represented real innovation. Interpol should further develop standardized common platforms focusing on interoperability between national and international systems. Interpol Global Complex for Innovation in Singapore should be scaled to its full potential.
Esta moderna infraestructura que hoy tiene Interpol, que se traduce en apoyo técnico y operativo, yo creo que seguirá siendo sustancial para hacerle frente a las crecientes amenazas contra la seguridad y la convivencia ciudadana en el siglo XXI.
Thanks to Interpol, the Ghana Police National Database is supported by WAPIS, the West African Police Information System. One of our key priorities is to mobilize support to extend the Ghana Police Database to other security services, such as the Border and Immigration Control and Prison Services. This would also increase effective coordinated responses across our security landscape.
Interpol's leadership on innovation and the importance placed on constantly modernizing policing will assist our individual efforts and better position us going forward to meet expectations of government and the public, whether on a national or global scale. The Government of Canada recognizes the opportunities this presents and continues to invest extensively in capacity building. Enhancing the capabilities of our partners allows us to reduce the impact of transnational crime collectively and strengthens Interpol's voice within the global security architecture.
I would again like to thank our colleagues for their insightful contributions, and I would encourage you to watch their interviews in full on i24/7. I'm looking forward to seeing what ideas come from this panel and your input on how we identify innovative ways for even more effective global law enforcement cooperation.